Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it is a little bit noisy out here. It seems to be some builders working a couple of houses up. I want to persevere because I want to be outside. So I think it's probably just a quick little job that he's doing now. Okay, let's have a look at the energy today. I've got the Druidcraft Tarot. I felt quite drawn to use these cards. Got to try not to wobble the table. Okay, let's have a look at what we got here. I'm just going to get another row. Why are you upside down? Okay. The deck's upside down. That Four of Wands there on the bottom. I'm going to keep that card upside down though. Okay. Always a mixture of divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Mostly predominantly divine masculine. Death. Okay. I think I'd like to read this from the book. Or I shall try. Okay, let's have a look. The underlying energy is the Death card. Right, let's find the major arcanas in here. Okay, let's read this. The old and unnecessary wants to die. What passion the new prepares to open like a rosebud at the dawn of a new day. Keywords: clearing away the old to make way for the new. Precursor to transformation. Intense passion and initiation. Meaning: initiation and transformation. The core structure of initiation involves an experience of death, followed by an experience of rebirth. You may be at just such a moment of initiation. We often have to die to our old ways of thinking, feeling, or behaving before we can open up to our new life. Okay. Right. I was actually looking at the reverse. I was looking at the keywords for the opposite. I'm going to read them out because avoidance of fear of change, weariness, stagnation, pessimism, and depression. And that's kind of what you go through to kind of get to your rebirth. The sun's come out. Lovely. Okay, let me just have a look at the reading. I'm just going to channel it as we go. So this is the card of remembering what love is. It's memories of love. But the key point really for me is the children. Okay, so I feel that this is really just having a look at what's best for the children. Because the next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles, and in this deck we all know it doesn't look too great. Okay, so this is meant to be your legacy, and I read out those keywords about weariness, being drained, depressed, okay, stagnation, and it very much just looks like this card here with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't think this card should look this way, so not in my eyes, or not through my eyes anyway. We then have, I said I picked up this feminine energy, okay, a feminine at a crossroads. With the Two of Swords, you're not sure what path to take, so you trust divine, okay? You can feel that you're trapped, but it's a good time to actually go within and to rely on your intuition, okay? And you will be guided. But then we kind of have moving on card next, and there is a feminine and masculine here. Actually looks like Death's kind of in charge of all this, okay? The transformation, maybe the initiation, but there is here, both in the boat. They're not talking, are they? It's just now. Then up came the Divine Masculine in reverse, with the Nine of Cups. So we should be looking that way, but we are looking this way. I do want to read this. I believe the reverse meanings are in here. It was for the Major Arcana because I read out the keywords. So we have a Divine Masculine here who's, this should be wishes fulfilled. Okay, make a wish. All your dreams, all your own goals and dreams, because this is an independent masculine card about being emotionally fulfilled, but it's upside down. Then we have the King of Wands, okay, who is wanting passion. It mentioned in that card, what passion? I kind of jumped out at me and I thought, why does it say that? After a death, what passion? The old and unnecessary wants to die. What passion? The new prepares to open like a rosebud at the dawn of a new day. Initiation and transformation. The core structure of initiation involves an experience of death followed by an experience of rebirth. You may be at just such a moment of initiation. We often have to die to our old ways of thinking, feeling, or behaving before we can open to our new life. So there's definitely this consideration here. I feel he looks, sorry, not the children. I feel that this gentleman looks here very in his feminine element. It's about letting go of the old. So let's get back to the passion. What passion? Okay, so with an exclamation mark. So it's, I don't know how to kind of take that. Maybe at the moment he's thinking, what passion? I'm not feeling any passion. So, like I said, that's coming out of the stagnation, the depression. Then we have the Divine Feminine again, doing her balancing act with the Two of Pentacles. So we've got two lots of twos here for the feminine, and they're kind of above each other. So the Two of Pentacles. So that's remaining balanced, why things are very choppy in the background. Look at that stormy weather, but she seems to have taken refuge there on the edge of the cliff. Oh no, it's not an edge of a cliff, is it? Maybe it's just a rock formation. Things are not good. She's trying to remain balanced and focus on what she's actually doing, her pentacles. Whilst at this crossroads, you've got the Divine Masculine here, it's like it's been hell. So he's quite battered and bruised and wounded, and his ego's probably taken a bit of a knocking. I think that's kind of the ego death. Okay, what do I clarify with? Oh, I wanted to read the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's what I want to do. Hello. They always seem to turn up when either I've got the Divine Masculine, the Emperor, the King of Cups. Now we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Something hidden or suppressed may be revealed. This could lead to the resolution of a complex situation. Superficial or unhelpful attachments may be released. Celebration plans can encounter difficulties. Okay? Should we see what it's meant to be this way round? Let's turn it around. Yeah. Contentment, achievement, realization of dreams. A time for enjoyment and celebration, a rewarding emotional life. Someone may be missing from your life, or you may feel strangely lonely. Having been through difficulties in the past, now close relationships and warmth abound. Inspiration and creativity. Any obstacles will be easily handled, and make sure you appreciate your blessings. Strangely lonely. I've actually brought out the oracles of shadow and light. I'm going to have fun if that one pops out, aren't I? I mean, I have to contain myself. Okay. I think that all makes sense, doesn't it? I'm just going to have a cough. I had this chesty cough come on yesterday afternoon. It seems to be lingering. I'm going to clarify these with the Rider-Waite. Oh, that's hot now. There's your wishes. The star. Okay. It's about you going after them, okay? It's like stop deceiving yourself. Right, let's get some clarification. Let's look at the Six of Cups then. The children are playing. You know, this is a very nurturing card. Look what they're growing in their cups. And it's so important to kind of have the right environment to be able to raise your children in. The environment that you're wanting to. Sometimes we can find ourselves, you know, blending with others that don't kind of have the same maybe principles or ideas, intentions of how to kind of, you know, raise your children. So, like I said, that gentleman's very balanced in his masculine, feminine energy there. He may be a single dad. You do have the independent, the Nine of Cups, which is a single masculine energy. You do have that in reverse, which, you know, kind of, he is single, but said about this, you know, feeling that someone's missing from your life. What I felt there was the actual gentleman, if we skip him over into this card, is this him actually looking on to his own kind of future? Maybe the same character. So he's kind of frustrated with himself on how things are kind of panning out. Let's clarify and find out if it wants to, I don't know, tell us more about that. Well, this masculine, oh, I got itchy nose again. Ah. The wind's picked up. This masculine's in the void. Okay, so he is, I'm going to say actually single, independent. He's left behind a lot. 8 cups. He's got, I'm going to say, the 2 children there. Okay, so he's got his 2 cups as in with that respect. But I think that it's really about looking for his own kind of counterpart to kind of complete the picture. So in the void, okay, so going towards the death for the rebirth. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. He's guarded. So he does most definitely want to protect his assets. A bit defensive about this, but that's only due to pride from your own choices. He's putting pressure on himself here to make change. It's like the pressure's on him, but he is quite guarded. So whether he's refusing to see it or trying to refuse to see it. Where's this bit of hair that's... I know you're not invisible because I can feel you. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at this Divine Feminine's energy at a crossroads. It's a surveillance card. Surveying the situation. I'm going to get another one on that. Options. So what I can say is the Divine Feminine has options. Masculines are communicating, masculines are coming in with passionate offers, and the Divine Feminine is at a crossroads. Okay. So the energy there is that the Divine Feminine is being watched by quite a lot of masculines, and offers are coming in. The riders don't look too happy, but the horses seem to be charging in. Okay, that's interesting for that to come up. What's this Six of Swords then? Because there's two in a boat here. I'm going to say being led by death. I'm going to say to the initiation. So let's see what card wants to come out. Things happen quickly. Something happens really quickly regarding moving on, death having something to do with it, the rebirth, so the initiation. It's communication, travel. It's like the initiation happens quickly. You've got the High Priestess. It's a Divine Feminine energy. So it can really come in with staying at this point of not actually making a decision, but going within to follow your guidance. There's some type of initiation coming in. But it's like you're going to be divinely guided to know what to do. So it's like when you don't know what to do, then don't do anything. You'll be guided. Hello, Mr. Spider. Where should I put you? I'm not going to flick you onto the floor. Would you like to go onto the table? Thank you. Tickling my arm now. Let's have a look at this Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, look at the bottom. It said that you might be missing someone, but that would be a cup, won't it, to make your Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Pentacles doesn't look particularly great. So let's give it a shuffle and see what card wants to come out for this Nine of Cups. Well, that's about holding on to things too tightly, not allowing the flow. It's kind of like you're still clinging on to those pentacles and not allowing yourself to have your fulfillment, your wishes fulfilled. Which looks like, you know, the universe, the death card here, it's like this is on to a new spiritual beginning. It's an initiation. So it's definitely something about it still needing to let go here. It's still that statement of what passion. So let's have a look at what passion then. He's sitting there. He looks like he wants to be proved wrong. It's like, what passion? Come on, show me them. It's a bit of a goading kind of energy to that. Yeah, it's just what passion. Just nothing's coming. I think it's just kind of falling off. It's a bit mundane. Let's look at this divine feminine here, keeping her balance. I'm going to say, after the video I put out yesterday, whilst the divine masculine's going through this turbulence, got to remain positive, sunshine. So remain balanced. It's like that's the way that you'll get to your positive new beginnings. You just need to stay transparent, happy, and remain balanced. That's kind of your role, is to just stay in your cheerful disposition as much as you can. The divine masculine doesn't look like he's that way at the moment. Okay, let's have a look, masculine, see what's going on with you with this woundedness. So it's about returning to someone from the past. We've had this card. This is the card that seems to be coming up, doesn't it? At the moment. It's a very guardedness to it as well. If you have a look at this. And then have a look at this one. He might not be as guarded. So it looks like maybe he's kind of letting his shields down, his barriers. This is about returning, expressing love. He has that dazed look. Right, what's the bottom of the deck? But that will be the counterpart. That's going to be the person that kind of fulfills this Nine of Cups in reverse's desires in all aspects of life. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a Mother Earth. Right, okay. What have I got? Right, I haven't brought many cards out. I want to carry on tracking with these angels and ancestors cards. So let's have a look at today's message. The song that I've got in my mind, I think it might be Delight. And it's groove is in the heart, groove is in the heart. 1, 2, 3, groove. Sha-na-na-na-na. Okay, back to the cards. Oh, can I sit back? Will the headphones? It's a bit better. Okay, so I said, what passion? Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. It's like that stag. We keep picking up on this stag. Trust and thrive. I believe that was a message for that one. But let's have a look at Hunter. 44. Okay. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings, and when you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on my favourite Celtic god. How do you pronounce this? Cernunnos. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, some of these words are just years I've been trying to practice, you know. It's a bit like my left and right. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realise your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. So this is taking me straight away about this kind of protection for the children. And I picked up that this masculine here is very much in his feminine energy. So take the message. Okay. If you are a male or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. And if you are female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Right, let's pull another card. Let's get an angel's prayers. Angel's prayers, just angel prayers. I'll tell you what's going through our mind. Head lice. I was scratching my hair. I was thinking about the young children. I was looking at this gentleman with his long hair. I thought that must be a nightmare if your kids ever get head lice and you cuddle them. And look at all the, I don't know, head lice. It's just part of the package with kids, isn't it? Oh, oh no, I'm going to be scratching. Okay, that's the thing. They get you scratching. Them little dudes, them little lice. Right. Let's pull a card from here. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Now, I've been picking up on this ancestors and, you know, so let's have a look and see the message. That's nice. I'm going to have to put my shades on the other side of the table. Loved one in heaven. Oh, we opened up to it. Look, that's awesome. The angels are bringing through a loved one who is in heaven at this time. They want you to know that their energy and support are always with you. Your loved one in heaven is drawing extremely close to you and wants to help heal any remaining pain or feeling of separation that is within your heart. Take time to acknowledge and remember them, for this will allow you to feel their love. The energy of a loved one wants to help you move forwards in a loving and safe way. If there is someone on the other side whom you miss or have unfinished business with, this is your opportunity to make peace with them. Please know they are offering their love to help remove anything that's holding you back and are asking you not to feel guilty about anything at all. They have found external peace in heaven with the family who have gone on before them. That's lovely. Okay. Sunshine's gone away now. I'm not going to cry. Oh. I've got a Sacred Spirit Oracle card. Oh, there's a beautiful white butterfly there. Come and show yourself in the camera, please. Sitting on the sunflowers. They're not grown yet, so. But that's where he is. Align your universe, navigate distractions. Yeah, I felt that being out here today. It's like, I'm not going to stop because of distractions. We have distractions all the time in our lives. And so, align your universe. Card number 1. Navigate distractions and organise your life. Much like an astrological alignment, the mind, body and spirit needs consistent alignment as we navigate our daily life, social calendars, employment, family and home life. Challenges to our thoughts and beliefs can shake us to our very core. Our values can be destabilised and altered if we have limited confidence in our direction or focus in life. Without the sanctity of alignment of the spirit, how will you know where you are going in life? When there are too many distractions or issues all happening at once, we struggle to focus on the important things. What do you feel is a priority or non-priority in your current circumstances? Right now, you require an alignment in your priorities. Much like the stars contained within the universe, your energy is scattered across time. Distractions and scattered energy are causing lost and missed opportunities for your soul to thrive. Health is also a factor now. Take time to make your health and well-being a priority. Align your chakras and energy centers for stability and clarity and sense of self. You are the center of your universe. You must align your life accordingly. Seek a suitable professional. So I'm going to stop there because yesterday was the Divine Feminine's kind of like maybe your professional that you need to seek within, okay, the centre of your kind of universe alongside with you. So you are the centre of your universe. You must align your life accordingly. Seek a suitable professional. However, this is not a chance to be selfish for ego or shadow-based reasons. Your soul and spirit need you to take charge of your life now, placing yourself as a priority. So it's like tools down. You can only do that when you have your energy aligned with clear focus and understanding of where you are right now. Start using a daily or weekly calendar to record your current and future activities and events. Spoke about journaling yesterday. When you align yourself to your own universe, you will begin to see positive changes and experiences relating to yourself and others. Energy balancing is a required state of maintaining adequate health. Adjusting the core of your being to a higher vibration allows a ripple effect to shift and integrate new energy through your whole being. The shadow aspect, attention seeking and selfishness. Angel assistance, guardian angel, Lavia, lucid dreaming, universal alignment. It is safe, this is the affirmation, sorry. It is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Now that's just going to take me straight back to the two cards that are really pointed out just for the Divine Feminine. And that is, it's safe for you. Okay, it's card number 1, wasn't it? It is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Okay, so I'm going to pull some let's do the Oracle of Shadows and Light first, and then I'm going to end on these You Got This card. Okay. Snow Angel, the signs are with you already. Right, let's give these a shuffle. I feel like I want to go in and get a postcard from Spirit. I was going to bring them out, and then I don't know, I hesitated. Wow. Okay. Well, we didn't get strangely lonely. I'm a bit scared to look at the bottom. It's okay. Faceless Ghosts and the Haunted Girl, Ghost People. I'm definitely going to get a postcard from Spirit because Angel Delos Murtos has come out, which is transitions to the spirit realm. Card number 16. About the Angel Delos Murtos. This compassionate, soulful, and most tender of angels has been assigned 2 tasks. I said about the feminine having the number 2 come up. 2 paths now. 2 things juggling. Let's find out. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home, where they will rest a while before incarnating again. The second is to remove the fear of death and carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace and a deep, restful time before rebirth. Sounds very much like the initiation to me. And it looks like maybe that's where the Divine Feminines are coming in. The Angel Delos Murtos does not liberate identity at a soul level. What did I call that word? Obliterate. Got my phone with me? No. The Angel Delos Murtos does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she certainly gently releases the soul from its body, allows the physical body to return to the earth, and invites the soul to rest a while before choosing and getting advice from her on its next incarnation. Her role is to take the fear out of death, to help you to see it as a transformation and opportunity and new life. She is tender and warm and epic. I love that word. She is kind and compassionate, and her tears fall as she gathers souls. She can speak to earthbounds too, and encourages those whose work is done, whose time has come to come home for a while to rest, as they deserve and as the soul needs. She visits those who are left behind with memories and encourages communication and transformative support messages to come through. She knows there is a rainbow bridge between the worlds, and more than once a year, most especially on Samhain, the old name for Halloween, All Saints' Day, or on the anniversary of the passing of a loved one, she helps messages from the departed come through with wisdom and guidance for their children and friends who are still with the living. Her love is boundless, but she has laws that she works within. Wow. I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you now to acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit or creating new selves for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which the souls can come, and I ask you to be open to the message from the loved ancestors. For they have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon, in a vision, or a dream, or a message, during a daydream that will bring such sweet, tangible proof of what some people still call life after death. There is no death. There is only life and resting time and change. Be ready to be comforted and to learn more of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you as clear as a flag in the sky. Divination message. The angel Delos Myrtos appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass, to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now so the fear of mortality passes and so that you understand you can begin to rebirth yourself into new life now. Okay, I'm going to go and get that postcard from Spirit. I'm going to leave you with the builders. Okay. Ghost people. I'm not going to read that one. I was actually, let me put my headphones back in. Over the last couple of days, I've actually been thinking a lot about my husband who made his transition and how there's really just this kind of letting go now. And it's coming up really for his anniversary. And then I was thinking about my own dad, who I'm very close to, and we talk a lot about, because his wife actually passed away on the 1st of August, and my husband was the 31st of August on the same year. So it's kind of coming up to that, and there just feels this kind of, I know for me, as soon as my husband made his transition, I knew that there was no separation. It took a while to kind of adjust to connecting, but for me, that was the clarification that I needed. But understanding that they're always with you and guiding you, yeah. So let's see what the postcard from Spirit is. But I felt for my husband, I've had visions and dreams of my husband telling me, it's okay to move on now. So I don't know whether, that's something that there's a guilt attached to not being able to move on. Okay. We've got 2 messages. Right, let me just make sure my hair's not going to tickle this microphone. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start the hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision and take that one step towards the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. You are just magic. Okay, let's read this one. You are divine beauty. Dearest Jew, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organisation, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favour, affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. Right, let me go back over these steps. So right now you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organisation, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favour, affirmative, we say. So it's really that energy of the divine feminine here. Okay. Let's end on some you got this cards. Where are you off to? Come here. Oh. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. That's rebirth. We all have ability. The difference is how we use it. The power of imagination makes us infinite. Been touching on that, especially for the divine masculines. It's really about, tapping into your imagination now and watch how you can manifest that stuff into the physical. Adventure is waiting for you. Why is it reversed? Come on, what passion. bring me sunshine all the while. Life is the best gift. I'm going to get one more. You're allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. Just accept that. Nobody's perfect, okay? You're always a work in progress. Yeah, everything will work out in the end. Okay, I'm leaving it there. Guys, have a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye for now.